Hey everyone, welcome back to the official OSP channel. I gotta think of something snappy to say, and on my other channel, I open up with, hey everybody, welcome back to In a Pinch. I'm Chris, and today we're talking about yada yada. I haven't gotten the flow going with this channel yet. Anyways, so back in November, on the Nasal Snuff Takers Facebook page, I posted a thread proposing this idea for these community batches. And I think I've got all my ducks in a row now to go ahead and start doing them, but I thought I'd put a video up first explaining what these are, so that if you haven't heard anything about it, then this is all brand new information. If you were on that thread some time ago, but you want a refresher, here's the concept, and here's what we're going to do this week. Alright, so what I want to call these community or group batches, I want to call them esprit de corps. Esprit de corps is an 18th century French term. The Merriam-Webster dictionary defines it as the common spirit, I did have to make a note, the common spirit existing in the members of a group and inspiring enthusiasm, devotion, and strong regard for the honor of the group. My thoughts on this go way back. Before I launched OSP a year ago, I did want to put out snuff. I had a lot of ideas for snuff, and I knew that other people would enjoy it, and that was obviously a big part of the vision. But another part of the vision was building a catalog with people, right, and hopefully inspiring people to start making their own snuff or blending their own pipe tobacco or rolling their own cigars. I have strong feelings about handcrafting, and there's people out there that I've spoken with in the various communities who have really awesome ideas and just need somewhere to start or some kind of inspiration. The way that I thought of to kind of wrap all three of those things up, right, me being able to make interesting experimental batches of snuff, me being able to teach what I do know, and what I figured out so far in snuff making, and maybe inspire someone else to jump in and give it a shot too, was these community batches or this esprit de corps. So the concept is, on my blog, if you've ever been to my blog before, I have all of the production notes for the first 4 batches 1 through 4, including the mistakes I made. And in some cases, like batch number 1, turned out to be something completely different from what it started out to be. Some of them worked out perfect. Some that aren't listed on there, like Eventide was the next one that I was going to release before I shut OSP down last year, was destroyed. I made one mistake and ruined 4 kilos of what had been up until the second I added that last constituent. Phenomenal snuff. On my blog, I'll start a page calling it EDC1 or EDC2 or EDC3. Right, the batches were 1, 2, 3, 4. These will be EDC 1, 2, 3, 4, yada yada. I'll start a blog post, and I will post the overall concept for something I'd like to make. Right, the overall concept, a complete list of all the constituents. Leaf, liquors, oils, dry herbs, anything that's going to be necessary. The prices for all of those, a complete breakdown for production costs, from start to beginning, including shipping, down to the cent, what it's going to cost to make this snuff. I'm losing my track of thought. I should have made notes. I wrote down the definition of esprit de corps, but if you guys have ever watched In a Pinch, my other channel, I ramble. Like, I don't understand why people watch my review channel. I take a pinch and ramble about it for 20 minutes. I'm trying really hard not to do that with this video. But yeah, so I'll post the overall concept, right? Basically what I want to make and how I think I'm going to be able to make it, a complete list of all the constituents, a breakdown for all of that, a total projected cost, right? How much I think it's going to cost to make, a total projected yield, right, which will be a minimum, so it'll be how many grams I intend to get out of this, and it's always going to be more than that. A quick FYI, all of my OSP batches, except for the toasts, have always been all lamina, all semen vein, all midriff is stripped from it, and I only use the flesh, the lamina. Yes, there's less nicotine in the flesh than there is in the midriff. I start with high nicotine leaf in the first place, so you're not going to feel the difference, but all the flavor is in the flesh. Like 80% of the flavor is all in that lamina. So getting rid of the semen vein gets rid of a lot of weight. Of course, dehydrating it gets rid of a lot of the weight. Stripping out leaf that doesn't look right to me gets rid of some of the weight. But still, starting from the weight of leaf I buy to the flour I end up with, I expect a 60 to 70% yield, right? And sometimes I'm surprised it's more than that. It's never less than that. So the expected total yield, the total price for production, and I'll open it up for bidding. The process for bidding I'll get into in the first video when I actually announce the first Esprit de Corps batch this week. It's safe, it's secure, it's a way that leaves you and me a record of the transaction, so that you can't say that I ripped you off, and I can't say that you ripped me off or you didn't pay. You donate, and the percentage of the final cost that you donate is the percentage of the final yield that you take home, right? So say I was going to do a 2,000 gram batch, right? Let's say I was going to expect to yield 2 kilos, and it was going to cost $200, and you decided to donate $10. $10 is 1/20th of the $200 projected cost. So in the end, you would take home 1/20th of the yield. 2,000 would leave you with 100 grams for the $10. And again, the final yield is always going to end up being more than that. That's just your minimum. It can be kind of confusing. I'll give better breakdowns per batch. What would amount to 10%, what would amount to 15. To give you a better idea. But that's the basic concept. The part 2 of that, right, is while it's going on, I'll be posting pictures on the Facebook page. When the leaf comes in, when I'm looking through it, I'll be taking videos to post on this channel, the different phases, right? So you can see me milling my leaf and sieving it. You can see me assigning flour ratios. You can see how I toast my tobacco. You can see different ways that I dress it. You can learn how to ferment. I'll pretty much do the entire thing on camera, so that you can, if you donated, you can watch your snuff being made, which I just think that's cool. B, whether you donated or not, you can watch snuff being made and learn at least how I make it. And I'm sure that the way that I make it isn't the way that, big, like Took or Samuel Goth or McChrystals are making it. But I'll bet it's relatively similar to how some of the small batch artisans of the past have done it. And I know for a fact that it's pretty similar to how at least one small batch artisan did this, as per conversations we had. But yeah, so pictures and videos. There'll be threads going, obviously, on the Facebook page, facebook.com/ospsnuff. And you can ask questions along the way if you want to know what's going on with the batch that you put money towards. It has been a few weeks and nothing's come out. You hit me up anytime. I want to make it interactive, right? That's the overall goal. I want to be able to make new and interesting snuff, right, and make it interactive. And in the end, when all of the snuff has gone out, right, to everybody who's donated, in the end, I lost my track of thought. Right, in the end, I'll open up the blog page for you guys to come on and give your feedback, your honest feedback, right? What you thought of the process, what you thought of the final snuff. The feedback is how I'm going to be deciding what to pour my personal money into to build a larger catalog. I'll probably be donating some towards some of the final costs in any of these batches. so that I have something to keep too. What you get, do whatever you want with. You can save it, you can use it all yourself, you can send samples off to friends, you can trade it, you know, whatever you want to do. It's your snuff. I feel like I'm missing something important. Everything's going to be done through this YouTube channel and the Facebook page. So if you don't have a way to follow me on Facebook, send me an email and I'll put you on a mailing list. But I'm not going to be advertising myself in the groups anymore. I've gotten feedback from all of the groups since putting the last video up. I got personal messages and comments on threads saying, like, really, it's fine if you keep posting here, but I don't feel right about it. I kind of feel like I'm taking advantage of people who I have a lot of respect for. So that's basically the whole idea. A note to the professionals out there: if you're gonna record a video, make sure that your phone has enough battery to record the video. Anyways, yeah, that's about it. That's pretty much the whole concept. I'm out there. Most of you guys know me, right? I've been around. I'm a moderator and an administrator on Snuff House. I'm a member of Nasal Snuff Takers. I'm a member of Modern Snuff. I'm a member of Brighter Nation. I have the Independent YouTube channel. I'm not just some random guy. So if you're new to the community and you're wondering, you know, who is this guy trying to talk me into sending him my money, ask around about me. You know, don't take my word for it. Ask people about me. I have a pretty good reputation. Even people who don't have good things to say about me probably don't have many bad things to say about me either. That's the whole thing. I don't know. I think it'd be a cool project. I don't blame you if you want to sit the first one out and see how this goes, but I have a lot of really cool ideas, and the first batch that I want to do, which, like I said, I want to get that going this week, the first Esprit de Corps, is basically what Eventide could have been, right? So taking out the final step that ruined it, and tweaking the first steps a little bit, trial and error, what I learned the last time, and as a result, I can about guarantee this first one's going to come out really, really good. So anyways, keep tuned to this channel for the first community batch video to go up. It'll be EDC1. As soon as you see that video, jump on it, watch it, see if you're interested, follow the link to the blog, read over the particulars yourself. If you're interested, instructions will be given in the YouTube video as far as how to get involved with that, how to donate towards the project. I'm really excited, guys. Like I said, I'm not advertising in the groups, but if you want to tell a friend, please do. Especially on Snuff House. There's no talk at all about OSP on Snuff House. It'd be cool to see a conversation get going over there. I feel real funny about doing it, you know. But yeah, so stay tuned to this channel and of course the Facebook page too, facebook.com/ospsnuff. When the video and the post go up, they'll be within like 5 minutes of each other. Bidding is open, and each batch will have a different amount of time that the bidding is open for. But it's first come, first serve. I'm not playing favorites. You know, if I have everybody getting a hold of me and all of the donations are covered, and I have someone saying, you know, but you've known me for 3 years, you know, I'm sorry, but it really is first come, first serve. So looking forward to doing this, looking forward to the feedback, looking forward to what other people start putting together out there. Let's make 2018 a really interesting year in the world of nasal snuff. God bless, guys. Salud.